The Bhagavad Gita says, yoga is the journey of the self, through the self, to the self. Today, we are fortunate to welcome Swami Suryananda Saraswati ji from Italy. He is the creator and founder of the World Yoga and Ayurvedic Community, president of World Movement for Yoga and Ayurveda of the European Yoga Federation and the C.Y. Surya International School of Yoga and Ayurveda, Vice President of the International Yoga Federation of New Delhi, and a founding member of the European Ayurveda Association. He has been practicing and teaching yoga for 52 years. He has held courses in Italy, India, Greece, France, Spain, Switzerland, and many other countries. The result of years of experience gained in close contact with Indian psychophysical reality, with luminaries of Ayurvedic medical sciences and Eastern monks, and is often present in major congress as a speaker. He authored many books dedicated to yoga and Ayurveda. Kofi Annan has rightly said, we may have different religions, different languages, different colored skins, but we all belong to one human race. So now let's welcome Swami Suryananda Saraswati.
Most loving Swamiji, thank you very much for taking out time. This is the closing speech of our CET event. We are humbled that you took out time to give this event a grand conclusion. Whole stage is yours, Swamiji. We are looking forward to listen from you about mindfulness and spiritual awareness, living in the present moment. All stage is yours for next 14 minutes. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I want to say once again a big thank you, Dr. Vikram, because you organized this wonderful and amazing event. I am very happy to be here with you all today. We are here together, becoming, as we always do, an example of the unity in diversity, conditions so close to me that, as you know, I really care about. The only condition in which we can really find peace, united, totally respecting diversity. Then, thank you to all the speakers, who was so many in this event, and all the important people. And finally, I want to thank you all that will listen to me. There is nothing that can prevent people from walking this charming path to a spiritual awakening and the ability to connect to the present. Indeed, as we are going to see, it is exactly the lack of consciousness and the inability to connect to the present that prevents us from understanding some main aspect of our life. Almost always, mostly in the West, those who approach yoga at first show more interest in obtaining good physical results. But when practitioners go on exercising, they feel a growing desire to get in touch with their spiritual nature. What's better than meditation to help in the exploration of that kind of unknown reality, but so attractive? As we know, the path is not without physical or psychological worries. Success requires trust, patience, time, and perseverance. And it is important having no expectation. The Eastern ways, mainly the Indian way, have been working for thousands of years with the aim to bring man back to the present by proposing consciousness experimentation, to promote the arising of the needed qualities. Among all the practices, the most productive one by mainly masters is the one that extends vairagya detachment. This word refers to an imperturbability attitude to no identification, no involvement. Let me first say that remaining detached does not remove a beautiful aspect provided by nature from us to color the facts of the life, but is helpful to direct our emotions toward what is real. While staying in this dimension, we must learn the properly use of the tools that nature has provided for us. We are also in this life to learn how to use things so that the quality of our existence is not compromised. So we should learn to use our emotions in a good way as well as in everything else. One of the secrets to better living is making good use of things. To get back to Vairagya, it promotes the ability to contemplate even one's own mind without getting caught up in it. That's why it is considered the path of knowledge. What the Orientals want to achieve with this practice looks at other direction than the usual condition. They use the mind to overcome, and they do it in order to reach superordinate stages of contemplation. These stages match to states of consciousness other than the ordinary ones, in which man can identify and recognize his spiritual nature, his self. Meditation not only is the most consistent tool through which we can bring ourselves back to the present reality. Among the many benefits it can offer, it also increases attention and focusing, qualities that are missing in ordinary life today. Qualities, by the way, it is essential to achieve the much desired success in any kind of activity. Never forget that this practice does not aim for results only from the physical material point of view. In fact, the most important goal is to lead us back to our inner reality, to ourself, to our spiritual or conscious nature, that part of us that is in common with the total manifestation, by the master referred as the only one reality, because everything else is impermanent. And as I have said so many times, it belongs to us. The only reality with a capital letter is that droplet we call ourself. Since the nature of a drop has the same nature as the ocean, and since the divine and this manifestation are the same, so man through the drop that is through self and self-instruments, as a spiritual consciousness knows, is truest nature of divine origin. establishing a contact with that divine part and knowing it is exactly the goal of knowledge meditation. Approaching the self leads to a state of happiness that is joyful for oneself and others. We normally call this ananda, that increases listening skills to life and the quietness necessary to access inner joy. I call this condition the state of falling in love. Falling in love without a subject is not falling in love with someone or something in particular, but is a state of being. Om Shanti. Namaste. Asatoma Sagamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityormamritam Gamaya Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Sarve Ginana Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.
Namaste, Swamiji. Thank you very much for taking us into detailed dimensions of meditation. You rightly mentioned it was very profound when you said that vairagya or detachment is not ignoring the beauty of the world, but it is appreciating the true nature of the things. It was very profound, Swamiji. And as you define that ananda is the falling in love with ourself and our true nature. So all these things, what you mentioned, comes out of your own experience, your own sadhana, Swamiji. We feel always blessed at United Consciousness that you bestow your love to us. And through you, we would like to invite all our friends of European Yoga Federation to Ujjain for our function on 14th, 15th, and 16th of February, which is United Consciousness Global Celebration of United Nations International Year of Peace we are celebrating. So everybody is invited. The theme of program in February in Ujjain is establishing culture of peace through united consciousness. Sam Swamiji, you are heartily welcome along with all our fellow friends from Europe. Thank you.
I humbly thanks Swami Suryananda ji for teaching us and giving us useful tips. Thank you very much, Swami ji.